Good morning, my viewers and subscribers. I'm out here in my backyard in the morning here, and I'm going to be doing a little activity just for a short while, because the time is very warm and I don't want to have too much exposure to the elements. But before I go out there, I always take my sunscreen, make sure I apply it before I go out into the sun, and protect me from the elements. I also always have my little seat, which is retractable seat, you know, so if I'm standing too long, I can sit on it. It can be open like this, and it can be retracted. Just a little twist and have it retracted back. I have a thing that I can put on the top of it as my seat, a little cushion here. So I'm going to open it again. I'll show you what I have here. Right, good. Put this on and as my little seat out here. It can take way over my weight, up to 300 pounds. I'm also going to be doing some clipping of my potato vines, so I have my clipper here to do that. And also going to be planting this pineapple sucker that I just cut off from the pineapple that you saw me reap. I am also going to take the pH level of the soil that I have here. So this is a 3-way meter that I take the pH level. I also take the soil. It's a 3-way meter. Yes, it has a alkaline portion of it where you can check the whether it's alkaline or it's acidic, and of course you can have its feature for light and darkness, light and dark. So I'm going to be using this meter here to check my pH level for the soil. So just come along with me as I do some activities, right? And I just want to remind you too that, as I always do, I don't take your support for granted. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'm going to ask you to do so. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Again, I do not take it for granted, and I nearing 1K subscribers, and I thank you every time for you coming back and sharing and watching and giving me that support. The algorithm, when you watch it and you give me that like, the like, it helps the algorithm of in YouTube. So please do that. Give me that like, and again, I will endeavor to try and bring you good contents. This backyard gardening is very, very therapeutic for me. You all know that I have retired, and in order to keep me active, I do have to do some things to keep me active. So this is what I chose to do, and I always glad that you are supporting me. So here we go. Here are my strings that I'm going to be using. I can just cut them up into small pieces so I can always tie them up when I'm ready to tie them up. Of course, I'm going to be clipping some off first. As I said, I do not want the start running all over the place and take away from the tuber. And what I plant them for, to get the tuber, not to show that I'm having a lot of green stuff running all over the place. I want to have good produce. So let me start with this little bit here. Let me see where they are running. This can be tied up a little bit more here. I can wrap it around. Give it a little tie here. Now I have very good root system down here. Very strong root system. Yep. Wow. It almost looks like it starts bearing already here. Okay, so let me see if there is anything I need to cut here. This one coming too far, so I can cut it. You could plant this with nice potato slip, but I don't have any room for that now. So I'm not going to be cutting off too many because I have done so before. Here we go. This one will need to be tied up. I'm going to cut this one off. Good. We'll get this one up as well. If you don't tie them up, you don't have any land room, they will be all over the place. Growing bush and not producing anything. These take about 4 months to be ready for harvesting. So of course I'm going to be coming back here and show you what I have done. Tied up. I think that's it for this today. Didn't have much to cut off, so that's it for that tomato. For this potato, let me just leave this along here so that I can always get them. I'm going to put them right here so I can always have them. Yes. So now what I'm going to do is check the pH level of my soil for those things I've just planted recently. I'm going to check the pH level. Let me put it to pH. Yes. I usually leave it in the for a minute or so, and of course I'm going to be drying the tips. Each time you should clean your tips. You clean the tips of your probe and see that the measurement is okay. Yes, your measurement should be between 6 and 7.5 to be the pH level. So yes, this is showing about 6.1 or 2 or something like that. Yes. Okay, let me just check this other one that the cabbage is in. This is what I have here, right here. I don't know if you are seeing it clearly. This is what I just checked a while ago. Is some cucumber I have in this spot here, and I'm now going to be checking the pH level in this spot here where I have the cabbage. You want to go to the root level of it. The pH level on the scale here, the range should be from 0 to 14, which is with 7 being about the neutral. That's good. Let me just check it. And remember, guys, the pH measures the acidity and the alkalinity of the soil, which tells you or indicate the soil fertility. Good. So about 6.5 there. Let me check in this spot here that I have quite a lot of things in this spot right now. Right in this box here is an old cooler. I have cucumber there, green onions. Ouch, I just hook on one of these and pull it up. I'm gonna have to replant it. I have right here, these are June plums, June plum. This is a gungo. I should have taken it out the box already. I have a pineapple over there, but quite a few things in there. So some of these things will be coming out, like the pepper, the pepper plants that I have coming up here. I just throw some seeds in there, and they're coming up, so I'll be taking them out as well. But I just hitch my fingers hitch on this green onion, and I have to replant it right now. Let me just stick it down here. Just gonna do that with a couple more of my plants here over there. Check the pH level over here. I do not like what I'm seeing with this tomato. Let me check. I know if moisture is good, but I don't like the color of this. Like, you know what I did? No, I did spray this with some neem oil. I don't know if it affects it, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this. Yes, this is good. The pH level is good for this. I have my eggplant here. I'm gonna check the pH level for this eggplant. Soil here, pH level. I know you can't see it. I'm seeing here, right here, as such, but pretty good. Between 6 to 7.5 is good. You can read that up yourself if you have any doubts. I think all of these should be good. I'm not going to go to every plant and check the pH level, but I have another box over here with some cabbages out. So here's my box here with the cabbage. I'm going to check the pH level in this. Wow. Again guys, the pH level that you should be looking for is between 6 and 7.5, and that will you know, give you an idea of what your plants nutrients, what they plant between the, it's a sort of relationship between the availability of plant nutrients and the soil pH. It's good, 6.5. And you know, the soil will survive and do well with good soil pH level. Another thing, important thing guys, is to keep yourself hydrated when you're out here. Very, very, very important. Wow. Still haven't had enough rain, but giving thanks for what we got so far. And my barrel is full, and I am about to get another one for here, for right at this spot here, because I have the gutter coming down there as well. It doesn't take a lot of rain for them to be filled, and guess what, I'm feeling raindrops right now. So let me hurry and just get this pineapple in the soil. Other than it's being hot out here as well, vitamin D is very important for your body. Have some, at least a half an hour each day out there in the sun. Get the vitamin D from the sun. So of course there are some days when the sun isn't out in all this glory, but you can compensate for it by doing maybe an hour in the sun. Yep, get your vitamin D, and if you're not getting it, take some supplements. You can go to the pharmacy or wherever you can go and get some supplements. I do not have the recommendations for you, but my wife makes sure she gets some supplements for me, especially when I was not working outdoors at all. I used to be indoors for 8-10 hours a day, not getting any sunlight. So sometimes when I get my break, I would go out if the sun is out and get my little half an hour doing even my lunchtime. But now, of course, I have enough of it now. Since the past year and a half I'm out here. So again guys, remember, hydrate, sunscreen, exercise, and get that the vitamin D from the sun. Just keep active, especially if you are retired like myself. This bottle here is going to serve me with my drip system, because the other ones have been crystallized, so I'm going to start putting some new ones out again. Alright, so let me get back to my activity here of getting my pots prepared. Alright. CI pineapple peeling. I'm putting it into this pot. or this box here. So I'm going to be burying it underneath the soil. It goes back as compost. So these are things that you can put in your soil. Peelings, all the peelings are so you can put them into the soil. Goes back and give the plants nutrients as well. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be covering this, burying this into the soil for it to decompose. Oh guys, don't tell my wife that I did this, because I know this pineapple peelings could be used for making juice, boil and whatever. And if she sees this, I'm in trouble. So please don't tell her. And on top of it, below it rather, I also have, you know, my trash leaves that I scraped up from under the trees, because the trees are shedding a lot of leaves now, especially the mangoes. So it's inside this box as well, and I put the soil on top and mix it up inside of it, so those trash will decay and make for good compost. So that's how I do my thing around here. And you notice I peeled the pine too deep. Shh, don't say anything. Alright guys, after spending about some 45 minutes out here in the sun and in the shade, I think I'm going to retire for the part of the morning. Don't know what it's going to be like in the afternoon, late afternoon, if I'm coming back out here. Still have some things to do, but I'm going to be packing up. First I'm going to be closing my retractable seat here. Close it. My case here, I'm gonna place it back into its bag here. Yeah, let me just tilt it a little bit more so you can see. And that's it. I can put it around my neck, around my shoulder, neck, and I'm good to go. You can use this if you go to the beach or outdoors and you have to do long standing. Just carry it along with you and use it to help you around. I have also reduced my taking off the nipples from the bottles that I have. I'm gonna have to replace them with good bottles, because every now and then they become crystallized and they don't fit around the neck of the bottle very tightly or snug, so therefore you end up losing fluids at a faster rate than you would want. Fluid or liquid rather, faster rate than you want. Okay, so to wrap it up, I have just done some planting. Plant some sweet potatoes. Over there you will see my sweet potato. That's a different variety. I had the slips from a tuber that was in the soil, and I planted in that box here. I have a couple more boxes prepared for other things. So, and if you look out there, it's pretty hot and sunny. Right in there, behind that Scotch bonnet tree there, you could see that pineapple. Pineapple almost ready for ripening, so almost ripe. So therefore, maybe tomorrow I'll get that one. Okay, so this is it for today, or for this portion of the morning. Again, as you come back, as you go with me, rather, remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Until I drop a new video, it's Ali. Bye for now.